Explorers, welcome back. So we're going to do Travel Tuesday. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Did come with $50 more than I have been lately because I have the $100 bill back there, which I'm sure you see. And it's there for a reason, you guys. So, Lennox informed me that she wants to see the Eiffel Tower for her birthday. Hold on, I just realized my microphone is backwards because I was filming for a campaign. Okay, so I have to whisper because she's awake. She has informed me that she wants to see the Eiffel Tower for her birthday. So, after speaking with Corey, we've decided that we're going to make it happen. So basically, we're going to scrap what we were doing for her birthday. And instead, we're going to go to FRANCE. I've already looked up flights. I've already looked up accommodations. I've already looked up ticket prices because she doesn't know that there's a Disneyland there. So yeah. But how does that tie into Travel Tuesday? Well, that's pretty simple. We need to be working on this because we're going to be spending a lot on flights this year. And we owe $100 for New Hampshire. So that is where that $100 is going to go. So we're going to put $100 into flights. We're going to mark off New Hampshire. And then we're going to go ahead and scratch for the next one so that I can be prepared for it. So let's see where we are flying to next. I have like all these outer edge ones ready, or that like left. Ohio. That one's actually probably not going to be that high. So had I not put $100 into New Hampshire, honestly, I probably would have had enough to pay for Ohio. So let's see how much flights to, oh, you know what? They are probably going to be high. I was thinking low because we live in Orlando now, but I need to do these from Vegas because that's how I've done this whole challenge. So those are probably going to be pretty high. Let's see. $59. That's actually not bad. So what I'm going to do is 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this in the back. And if we can make it through the binder without touching it, then we'll go ahead and mark off Ohio too. Because I'm going to need to do this challenge a couple of times this year. I was going to do this. I wanted to start on this because we do need to use our placeholder, but I need to pay for these flights. The flights I've looked at for that time frame are going to be about $2,000 for all of us. Currently, they're about $2,300. Once they drop down to $2,000, I'm going to go ahead and purchase them. All right, so we're starting a new one for hotel, and we're doing Great Wolf Lodge. Which I did do this one in the RV binder, but it was a while ago. Even though, unfortunately, while it was a while ago for me, you guys are probably just now getting ready to see it. So that kind of stinks. I try not to do them like back to back like that, when I probably should have, so that they were actually separated. So we'll put $12 into this one. I kind of want to see if I can go through and get 2 done on some of these so that we are getting them done by the end of the month. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Lizzie does this, and I think it's such a good idea. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 challenges, and we have $150, right? Yes. So that means we can put about $16. Yeah, okay, well, probably should have scratched the second one. Oh, well. Might have to start coming with a little, I might pull another $50, since we did put that 100 in there. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we're putting 20 into this one. souvenirs, we are starting fresh. We've got a 3 and a 5. So that's 8 and a 6. So we've got 14 here. That's actually perfect. That'll help make up for going over on the last one. But this one's got a lot of scratch offs on it. Okay. So 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Going into souvenirs. Disney. We have 11. This one I'm definitely going to scratch 2 on. Because this is one we have to get done by the end of the month. So, and 14, so 25 going into this one. So 25. Okay, tickets. I think since we're gonna do all these big trips, I might not do the Mickey's Very Merry. So we're gonna skip that one for today because I put big challenges in there, and I just don't think that's gonna be a priority anymore. Let's get a gas one done. That one is a priority. So let's do this one. Texas. So the average gas price in Texas is $2.75. So we need to put $27 in there. 25, 6, and 7. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna need to pull a little more money. This might be a very, very short video. So we have this one done. I do want to make that one kind of a this one kind of a priority. So I think what I'm gonna do, we are not going to be saving for tickets this month. So I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to move these out. And we will move this one into there. So this is to go into our Legoland sinking fund. I don't need money in there right now, so I think we can get away with just doing 5 for today. I need to get one in food. We will come back to this one. Cruise. Ooh. I don't think we have enough to do cruise today. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to have to bring some more money. Give me a second. I just don't think I came with enough. $20, $30, $40, and $50. So we are cash stuffing $300. And that way, that 100 that went into flights, it still left us with the 200 we usually cash stuff with. So we're going to put 13 into here. This is one we can kind of go slow on. Because again, we don't even have it scheduled. We want to get it scheduled. We do, but we're really focusing on international travel. 1, 2, and 3. Let me see. I might be able to condense this. I forgot there's money in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now in this one we have $66. So we are almost halfway on this one. And we do have money in our cruise high yield. Alright, so this one's going to get moved up to here. This is for our Universal sinking fund because we're getting ready to do another partnership with them. And I just got a partnership with Groupon where I'm promoting Universal. So, definitely want to get some money in there. So 10, 11, 12. And then this one is my new one I'm doing for SeaWorld. This came free with my order from Carmen at the Humble Budgeter. So I figured we would go ahead and do this to do something different for SeaWorld. Something other than a scratch off. My goodness, I cannot get my dice thing open. So, let's see. We'll just do 1 for right now. You know what? No, let's roll a d12. I found my d12. We got a 1. So we're putting $1 in there. And let's go ahead and do it again. And we got a 5. So we're putting $6 in here. So 5 and 6. If you are new here, that was actually something I wanted to talk about. So if you're new here and you're wondering why I have so many different travel binders and that kind of seems like that's all I cash stuff for, it's because it kind of is. My life is travel. I know I've gotten a lot of new followers, subscribers. So my husband was we lived in Las Vegas. We had a 2-year-old custom built home. We lived in Las Vegas for 12 years. My husband was a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officer. And then we, in February, we sold our home. We bought a 5th wheel without telling anybody. Downsized all of our belongings. At the time, we had 2 storage units while we went through everything because we sold the home, put everything into storage. And slowly got that all into one small storage unit. And then in April, he quit. Well, he technically went on FMLA for like, I don't know, like 8 or 10 weeks. So he was still getting paid, but he got to be at home while we set everything up, which was really, really nice. And then in May, we left Vegas altogether and we set out on a road trip to travel full-time in our 5th wheel with our 2 kids. And, hold on one second. I think we can actually go ahead and finish Ohio. So what do we have left? We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I want to do, where do I want to do one? I know I can do one on Disney. I know I can do one on souvenirs, but souvenirs aren't like super important. You know what? If we could get Disney or no, how much is Universal? Oh, this one. I want to do this one. Sorry guys, I'm getting sidetracked like really bad. So we set out to travel full time. We traveled for 3 straight months from Las Vegas across to Orlando, where we ended up getting a 1-year spot. got our Disney passes, so that we could explore the East Coast, because we've lived on the West Coast for so long. So $10, 5 and 10. Should I go again? We have $9 left. 4. Let me color these in so I don't forget. So I have 2 4s and a 6. So 1. Two. And then what do we have left? We have 5 left. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this 5. Why not? So we were able to find an affordable spot in Orlando that is 10 minutes outside of Epcot. Got our Disney passes. We go there all the time. Now, if you're wondering, like, what are we doing for work? Because that's the biggest question I get is, what do you guys do for income if your husband's not a police officer anymore? Well, the reason my husband was able to leave policing is because I have been a full-time content creator. I'm a travel vlogger. I've been doing that for 6 years, and I earn more than he was as a police officer, so we finally decided the only reason we needed him to be a police officer still was to pay for our mortgage and all of our house bills, because what I earned as an influencer paid for all of our travel and all of that stuff. So when we sold the house, we were able to get we had a good chunk of equity in it. So we used that to purchase a truck outright. We sold our car that we had, which we had a $500 monthly payment on. We sold that, so we no longer had the payment, and we got I think $1,600 back from that. So it wiped out that payment for us. Our insurance only went up $5. We used the overage from the equity from the house to purchase a truck and to put a good, huge chunk down on the fifth wheel. So our monthly payment on the fifth wheel is decently low. And then we have, our lot rent. But yeah, I earn my income. I now am the sole provider for the family. I earn my income from traveling. I work with Universal, I work with SeaWorld, I work with Legoland. I've never worked with the Disney parks, but I do work with Disney subsidiaries, such as Disney Plus, Disney Junior, different Disney toys, stuff like that. I work with different brands, and I make my income from them. So I cash stuff into all of these different travel things because that's part of my job. The more I travel, the more partnerships I can get, the more content I can get, the more pay I can get, etc. So, in this one, it's supposed to bring in 294. We have 1, 2, 2, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 219. So what do we have left? Because I'm telling you, this has been going on forever. We have exactly $75 left in this one. I can't wait for it to be completed. I cannot wait. This one is from Jen with Teach Safe Travel. All of the other challenges that I have in this binder are from my Etsy. So we do have enough to finish. Why did I just put that away? Because I'm so scatterbrained. I do have enough to finish Ohio, because we said that was 59. I don't even need to write it on there now. So what's going to happen is, currently, if you're new here, I had saved up $2,000 from this challenge. I put it into a high yield, and then we were working on getting the rest of this challenge done. However, my husband left 2 weeks ago to go to TwitchCon in San Diego, so I had to purchase him flights to San Diego, and then instead of flying him straight back from San Diego to Orlando, I flew him from San Diego to Las Vegas so he could close our P.O. box, because you have to do it in person to be able to drop off the keys and stuff, and to go to our storage unit because he had we forgot our stroller in the storage unit. So I flew him from San Diego to Las Vegas to do those two things, and then from Las Vegas to Orlando. So I had to pay for all those flights. So that came out of there. So technically our high yield currently is sitting a little bit under $2,000. So this cash will keep going to the high yield until it gets back to the 2,000. And then at that point, the cash will sit in the envelope until it hits 100. Every time it hits 100, I put the 100 in the high yield and it gets a placeholder. But right now it's kind of an odd amount, so I don't feel like breaking it all up and doing placeholders, because I don't do placeholders for anything under 100. So as soon as it hits 2,000, we'll be good there. Now, let's look at the next one we're going to do so that we can maybe come with that money next week. Let's do this one that's just like chilling up here by itself. North Dakota. North Dakota. Okay. Does anybody here live in North Dakota? I feel like that's one of the states that like I just don't even think about. So I apologize if you live there. I forget it's a state all the time. So let's look up average flights to North Dakota from Las Vegas. And Expedia, this challenge, I do it based off Expedia, and I do it based off of a one-way ticket, and I do it based off of the cheapest flight for the last 7 days. So let me turn this down. I'll show you guys. So what I do is I put in flights from Vegas to North Dakota, and then Expedia will come up and it says cheap flights from Las Vegas to Fargo, North Dakota, start at $59 for one way. And that's what I base it off of. That way it's the exact same every single time. So it was the same price as Ohio. So now next time I can probably just come with the $250 and be okay, because we can take the $9, not a problem. And we'll be able to get that one done next time. So this ended up just being more of a chatty video than anything, but we got through the binder. I wish I could come with more, but unfortunately, again, if you guys are new here, I had an emergency surgery in August. I was at Magic Kingdom riding Space Mountain with my kids and my husband, and when I got off, I had an incredibly intense pain to the point where I was in the bathroom, couldn't move, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything for like 2-3 hours. Was gonna pass out. Finally got up, was able to walk to my family, and left Magic Kingdom. Spent another hour and a half getting out of Magic Kingdom, because at that point the park had closed, and if you've ever been to Magic Kingdom at closed, it's a pain, especially if you drive, because you got to take the ferry and the tram and all these things to get back to your car. The next day, the pain still had not gone away. It was just getting worse. So I went into the emergency room, was transferred to the hospital, where they said that I had a hemorrhagic rupture and had over 1 liter of blood in my abdomen, and they had to do emergency surgery. So because of that, I did not sign any partnerships in August, because I was healing and I was bedridden for a little while, because then I had complications afterwards with my healing process. So when I work in August, I typically get paid for any work that I do in August. I get paid for in either September or October. There's usually a 30 to 45 day payout. And that's based off when I actually do the work. So if I sign something in August, sometimes the content will not be due until end of August, maybe even into September. And then I do the content in September, it gets approved. Sometimes the posting date still might not be for a week or two after that, and then from that point there's a 30 to 45 day payout. So the lack of work in August is now affecting September and is going to affect part of October, and then September is a notoriously slow month for me work-wise anyways, so we're a little on the struggle bus. Cash stuffings are a little bit smaller than usual. as I'm trying to make things stretch because I have my bills are going to be due soon. So I don't want to be cash stuffing the money that I need to pay my bills. So with that said, hoping that it picks up. So yeah, if you're ever interested or curious about what it is that I do, I have most of my work is done on my Instagram, Bria.Snyder. I also have a travel YouTube page, which is Bria.Snyder as well. All of this is always linked in the description box below. And at the end of every cash stuffing YouTube video, there will be 2 recommended videos. Those are always going to be either my travel channel on both, or it'll be my travel channel and my husband's travel channel. And so you can always watch those videos. I put out vlogs for traveling. I put out parades, fireworks, shows, all kinds of fun stuff. Different events, Brick or Treat at Legoland, Spooktacular at SeaWorld, the different fireworks shows at Disney World, you name it. Everything from California, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Florida, all over. And this year we're doing a lot of international travel. So that is a little bit about me. And I hope that you guys stick around. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting me to 3,000. I am working on putting together my giveaway. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it because I've been crazy busy and I want to make sure that I have the time to actually do it and package it and ship everything out and all of that stuff. But there will be a 3K giveaway. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow for World of Savings, which is my book. So I hope you guys come back for that. So until next time, bye.